I was actually born in Bird Island, Minnesota. Born and raised, and still live there now. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody watches out for you. Great place to raise kids.
We have 4 children and 3 grandchildren.
Pretty much any challenge that any one of us face, we knew we were never in it alone.
We try to create family traditions, and it brings us very close together.
Growing up, I always thought having llamas was normal. So I learned later on that it's not normal to have llamas.
I remember I was always the talk of our class when we came to show and tell.
We go to schools all over the place. I could take them into nursing homes. I love being able to do that.
We've had kangaroos. We've had a Sicilian donkey. I had to put my foot down and say no to the camel because I don't think we needed a camel in Minnesota.
He just does everything in a big way, and Lori tends to wind him down a little bit and get him back to earth.
She helped us out.
There's nothing that I couldn't share with him.
We can have conversations about anything, and I use her as a huge sounding board.
We have that mutual respect for each other as husband and wife, as business owners, as people who are donating hours to the community.
Thank you. What else do we need, Grandpa?
When our local grocery store was about to go under, he very quickly got together a group of community leaders and decided that he was going to keep that grocery store alive.
Have a great day.
Appreciate it.
He's so connected to family and community, and that's something that his parents instilled in him, and that carries through with everything that he does.
I'm so grateful that I had a great set of parents that instilled those morals and values. I'm the youngest of 8 children.
He was actually pretty shy, unless it came to sports, of course.
My entire life with my family and playing in sports, we had to count on each other to be able to do things. It was everybody working together, and we've always been there for each other. I think this is the last one we had in that picture.
We ended up sitting on their lap.
That was the one that started it all, you know?
A family that really enjoys being together and loves to have fun.
I look back and my dad was laughing and smiling all the time. He was so positive on everything. He worked very, very hard. He started this propane company up in 1952. Our whole family has been entrepreneurial. He's always told us that when you have a skill, you don't keep it. You share it with other people.
When Brian and Kevin first started the business, they started selling Apple computers to local business people.
We started right out of college in 1979. We struggled for a number of years, but we found out that we can't be everything to everybody. And so we thought outside the box. We said, let's go back to our roots again. We developed software for the propane industry.
Great to have a great day, isn't it?
I still get up every single day and say, hot dog, I get to go to work today. When you really enjoy things, it just makes life so much easier. And if I don't enjoy it, we think, okay, how are we going to change this? And how can we make it better so it is enjoyable?
I think Brian's biggest attribute is his ability to think outside the box.
I just love figuring things out. And that's why I think I like programming so much, because you can figure the flow and what if this happens, you got to go here or you got to go there.
He kind of imagines like, well, what if we did it this way? And you're thinking like it's going to be the worst idea ever, and it ends up working.
He knows that the team is stronger than the individual. And when he motivates that team can do and achieve amazing things.
He treats his employees like they're family. He treats Lions as family.
We're part of a 4th-generation Lions family. Lori's grandfather and father were Lions. My father was a Lion, my mom was a Lion, and 3 of our 4 children are Lions.
It seems like every gathering place of the community is touched in one way or another by our Lions Club.
We come up with solutions together. We make our community better.
Brian is just an engager. He doesn't tell people to go get the shovels and the rakes. He goes to get them himself.
If he says he's going to do something, he's going to get it done, and he brings the team together to do it.
Doing the demolition derby involves our entire club. It's a lot of hands on deck.
Brian said he was going to drive the demo derby because that's Brian. He does these things.
Take a risk. Try something you're uncomfortable with and give it a shot.
Brian Sheehan is a motivator.
Brian's a visionary.
He always has a story or a video that gets his point across.
He just engages people. He brings people in, and he does it in a way that it's very fun and it's relatable, but he gets the business done too.
He just lights up a room, and I think that's what he's going to do to Lions International.
He wants you to succeed. He wants you to be the best line you can be.
I want everybody to be accountable and hold themselves as to how can I be accountable to have a better club.
He listens to everyone, no matter who that person is, no matter where they are from.
He's going to get everybody working together. I think we're in for a really fun ride.
We've got to have some fun in our clubs. But yet I know we're going to get a lot accomplished and we're going to do things for our community. We're all in this together.
My coloring seems to be a little off tonight. I don't know why, but I just seem to be a little bit more red down here in the corner than what I'm used to. Oh boy, okay. There we go. All right, so there's the camera. We're all set now. As we are watching the practice for the NADTRA Magnum Dirt Street Stock Series here at Kokomo. I'm not sure exactly why my screen's a little goofed up here. We'll see if we can get this figured out. Oh, no. Okay, come on now. Why are you not? Alright. Something is not right here as I'm trying to adjust my iRacing screen. It just seems to be a little cattywampus here tonight. So, not sure exactly why my cars seem to be all stretched out like they are. There we go. We're getting it now. I'm not sure why this is screwed up, but it is, so we're trying to fix it to give you guys the best possibility of a great show here this evening. As the drivers finish out the practice here, we're looking at the 32 of Anthony Morano. I'm still puzzled at why they're stretched out the way they are. That made it worse. Okay, so I gotta... Let's take this over here. Stretch it this way. Stretch it this way now. Let's go back to the stream here. In hopes that I got it fixed. Okay, no, they're still flipping wide. I don't know what's going on with my camera here that they're not showing up right. Why they seem to be stretched out so far to the far wide. There, that looks a little better as we get going here. Yes, NADTRA, Northern Bandit, the satellites are with us on our side here tonight. Hopefully it all works well. Hopefully the stream looks good now. Looks like we only have 4 drivers here this evening. We have Zachary Loomis in the 37, Anthony Morano in the 32, Randall Dixon in the 111, and Dominic Gibson there sitting on pit road in the number 203. Hopefully the camera and everything looks good. Looks like we just had one more join. Tony Miley there in the 1:17 as we got about 8 seconds or 5 seconds before qualifying. So as we head to qualifying, let's please stand and salute our flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, now I should be back. Zachary Loomis is your top qualifier tonight with a 15.20. And let's, oh dang it, that's not what I want. I want this. And this. I must have the wrong color shirt on because I keep seeing that it's disappearing in the bottom corner. Alright, drivers, hopefully you all know the roles as we've been doing this for quite a few weeks now. I'm going to do the best I can as your race controller tonight. So let's just keep it clean, keep it fun.
Does the middle tire in turns 3 and 4 sound like a good restart spot for everybody? Does that work? Hopefully, there only being 5 cars, you don't have to use it, but there's that middle tire there in 3 and 4. Set that.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you want to just go ahead and skip to the feature and finish this thing out real quick? Call it a night. The heat races have points in them. You have to run the heat races. Gotcha.
So we're going to focus on crashes here. And so crashes TB2 as we look at our grid here.
I can do that though. Make it a little faster.
So we are looking at our heat here tonight. Oh dang, this thing tonight's going to give me problems, isn't it? Alrighty, so there is your starting heat grid, or your qualifying results, which should translate to your starting grid. if we can get it to show us here. Oh, guess I need a better camera. There we go. There's a better camera. I guess it's not wanting to show us result. Show us a grid. Oh, there's our starting grid. So it looks like we've got Zachary Loomis there in first, Tony Miley in second, Anthony Morano in third. Fourth will be starting Dominic Gibson, and starting there in fifth will be Randall Dixon. As we get ready for them to come to the flag. We'll see how we can do this here.
Remember, green is on leader, guys.
Green flag, green flag.
Here they come. They're going to be coming into turn 1 and 2 here. Looking real good. Getting through the first turn. 37 of Zachary Loomis gets out to a great jump. Tony Miley is going to try to make that outside work. With Loomis there on the inside. Anthony Morano there in third. Has company underneath from Randall Dixon on the outside from Dominic Gibson. Gibson's going to take third. Miley's still trying to make that outside work going against Loomis. Miley gets ahead going in, but does not have the momentum coming off. As it looks like the 37 just got a little bit more forward bite coming off the corner. Anthony Morano and Dominic Gibson back here fighting for third and fourth here in their heat. 5 to go in this heat race. Hopefully your stream looks good to you there, Northern Bandit. I hope you're enjoying the show as Morano is into the outside wall a little bit. Tony Miley still battling Loomis there for that front position. As it looks like Loomis got a little bit better run there off the outside. We'll see if that continues. As the 117 gets across, but the 117 up there into the wall. That is Tony Miley up there into the wall. Beating that wall. Zachary Loomis there in the 37 on the bottom side. Anthony Morano has taken third back from Dominic Gibson. Back here, just riding in the back rate at the moment, is Randall Dixon in that 111. Back up front, it's Tony Miley making some headway over top of Zachary Loomis. Zachary, I do believe, had the fastest time in qualifying, but as your checkered flag, so Tony Miley will be your winner of your heat. Zachary Loomis in second, Morano there in third, Dominic Gibson in fourth, Randall Dixon in fifth. So again, here's your heat results. Tony Miley in first, Zachary Loomis in second, Anthony Morano in third, Gibson in fourth, and in fifth it's going to be Randall Dixon.
All right, guys, team vote here. Do you want to do warm-ups, or you want me to skip it and get it over with? There's only 5 of us here. You guys tell me. Or Flieger, if you have any input on that.
Well, I mean, I can run a promo, but if you're wanting to skip it, go ahead and skip it. It don't matter to me.
All right. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, I'm down to skip it. If there was more of a series, it'd be different, but there's only 5 of us.
Word from the track is we are going to possibly be skipping warm-ups, which will put us right into the feature here this evening from Kokomo for 40 laps, hopefully of non-stop racing, but we'll see how that plays out as we went green to checkered real easy there in the heat.
Can you guys give me a game now? Because I don't think I was able to hear anybody. I think I had the wrong chat on.
The 203 said that you can go ahead and skip. Since there's only 5 of you here, I'm not sure anybody else his views on it, though.
Alright, we'll just skip the damn thing. We don't really need it unless, you know, it's not like we're going to run the track in any funky or anything with no room for 5 of us here.
Yeah, I mean, if there was like 20 of us in here, that 5 minutes could make a big difference on the track. But
there you go. You're hearing the radio chatter from the track. We are going to be skipping the feature, and I'm sorry, I probably should have had a different color shirt on. For some reason, I'm disappearing, and my face seems awfully red tonight. Not sure exactly why that's going on. But we're looking at the 203 of Dominic Gibson there out front. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you can see who all sponsors this league and all of Figure Farm TV. We want to give a shout out to our sponsors, and if you are wondering of or looking for any help trying to admin races, check out Admin Box. We do have our own discount code that you could use. It will come up there on that left side of your screen. Now we'll look at our starting grid here. Dominic Gibson in first. Anthony Morano will start on his outside there in spot 2. In third will be Zachary Loomis. In fourth will be Tony Miley. And in fourth will be Randall Dixon as they come off at turn 4 for the green flag this time.
Green flag, green flag.
And they are away for lap 1 as Tony Miley makes a dive to the bottom. Not quite sure how many he tried to pass. Or is that oh no, I'm sorry, that's Zachary Loomis there trying to make a dive bomb to the lead. Trying to get that bottom to work for him as Anthony Morano is up there on the high side up against that outside wall. The 117 of Tony Miley is also up on that high side, tried to keep to the bumper of Morano. 37 still looking to see if he can get that bottom side to come in a little bit for him. As the 117 is back into the wall, Morano's looking real good out there on the outside. Keeping it off the wall, keeping the car straight enough, keeping the momentum up. As the 37 of Zachary Loomis is there to the inside once again, trying to make up some ground. He's now to the inside of the 117 of Tony Miley. Driver's looking real good out there at this point in time. No real big problems. Back here at the back, we got the 203 of Dominic Gibson and the 111 of Randall Dixon out here trying to find a way to get some speed out of this track. Back up front, Tony Miley in that 117 chasing down the 32 of Anthony Morano. Looks like he might try to, nope, doesn't quite have the momentum to try to slide job there, as he'll keep it there in second. Anthony Morano still trying to hold that lead out there in front. Everybody's 1, 2, 3 on the high side. 117 of Tony Miley is just a little bit straighter going through the corner than what Morano is. Morano's getting a little sideways as he tags the wall. 117 of Tony Miley now gets the run to the inside. Will he clear Morano? Not quite. He's going to have to keep it held down as he takes another shot. He might lose the second position there to the 37 of Zachary Loomis. Doesn't quite look like that bottom side's completely come in yet. So the 37 of Zachary Loomis is now at the bumper of Morano with the 117 there in third. The 37 is going to try to slide job on the 32. Does not quite have the momentum. He's now back around in second. The 117 is looking to capitalize on him being on the bottom by going around on the outside. Zachary Loomis is still trying to get that bottom to work for him. Still side by side with Morano going through the corners. Just does not have the forward bite that he's looking for quite yet. As that 117's pushing to try to get that corner. 37 back there to the bottom side of Morano once again. Morano's looking real good there on the outside. So is the 117 of Tony Miley. Zachary Loomis there in second. Still trying to hold on to second, but still fighting for that lead. Just does not have the forward bite off the bottom quite yet. Seeing how that bottom will play out as the race goes on here. We are on lap 12 out of 40. 117 into the outside wall just a touch. Back here at the back, we've still got the Dominic Gibson and Randall Dixon there in the back. Back up front, we still got Zachary Loomis still trying to get that bottom side to work in for him. 117 of Tony Miley, they're in third. Loomis is not giving Miley Loomis and Miley going back and forth on the leaderboard as they're trying to battle back and forth to catch Morano. They're in the number 1 position. We are now 15 out of 40 laps. Zachary Loomis there on the bottom side. Morano still on the outside, and the 17 is a round. Caution flag should be out, but I do not see caution flag waving. This makes for an interesting encounter. Let's see where Tony Miley is on pit road. Not sure why the caution flag didn't wave. We'll just keep it green. That could be my mistake, but Tony Miley has disconnected. Tough night for Tony Miley as Anthony Morano there in first, Zachary Loomis in second, Dominic Gibson in third. That'll move Randall Dixon up into 4th position. So Dominic Gibson, not thinking he'd get its podium position, is sitting there currently. Back up front, we got Zachary Loomis trying to chase down the 32 of Anthony Morano, the 32 and 37 respectively. Both looking real good on the top side. Looks like Morano has put a little bit of distance on the 37 of Zachary Loomis. Sorry. We have halfway to go this time by. Not sure what the whole thing doing here, why it's so goofed up. As I got all kind of weird things going on my SDK at the moment. This one here showing 19 laps to go. We'll go ahead and just keep this one up. We'll run this one here as it shows the top 5. I realize the top right corner says USA, but we are not at USA. We are, in fact, at Kokomo with the NADTRA and Magnum Dirt Street Stock Series. Randall Dixon could end up playing a role here up front as the leaders are on him. Anthony Morano there on the outside along with Zachary Loomis. Zachary's still looking to find a way to get around Morano. Dominic Gibson back here at the back is just kind of trying to keep his momentum going forward. Keep the car clean. Morano into the outside wall once again. There comes the 37 right onto the bumper of the 32 of Morano. Around the outside of Randall Dixon they go with no problems at all. 37 still trying to get back to the back bumper of Morano. Beating a little bit on the wall on the outside there. .32's looking for another line, seeing if he can get something to work. He's been looking at the bottom all night, trying to get something to work on that bottom side against Morano. Almost seems that he just doesn't quite have the gear to get off the corner enough to try to beat Morano off of it, as Morano's got the momentum coming off the high side. Here they go, coming off the corner side by side this time. Morano has a little bit better jump off the drive off the corner. Morano out front, Loomis still in second, going back to the bottom, looking to see if he can get by Morano. Morano into the outside wall just a touch. Dominic Gibson back here in third. Randall Dixon a lap down, still making his laps. We have Anthony Morano again into the outside wall. The 37 of Zachary Loomis is still trying to chase Morano down. Unfortunately, I don't have the points with me here in front of me, so I don't know if this would be Anthony's first win with the Dirt Street Stocks or if he has won others, but Zachary Loomis is still trying to battle him there on the bottom side of the track here tonight. Top side looks like it has slicked off, same with the middle. Seems like we've got a couple slick spots we're in. As we come down to 9 laps to go. Looks like they're catching the Dominic Gibson now, so that'll lock Dominic Gibson into the 3rd position. Morano to the outside. Dominic's going to hold it to the inside. Morano tapping the wall once again. Zachary Loomis there in second, not really giving much of a fight. Seems like he's backed off some. Just trying to finish the race now, it seems. Not sure if something happened. Anthony Morano out front. Looks like he's going to capture the win here this evening. As Loomis, I'm not sure what happened to him, but his motor just does not sound up to par. All right, we'll go see if we can get into the cockpit ride with Zachary Loomis right now. See if we can catch a look at the gauges with 5 laps to go. Thinking he may have an engine problem, but not completely sure. Can't quite make out where the gauges are reading. We'll go in car with Anthony Morano out front here. So you can hear Anthony's car a little bit more wound out than what Zachary Loomis is. Seems like Loomis is struggling here with these last 2 laps as we're coming to 1 to go. Anthony has taken the white flag. Your winner's going to be decided coming out of turn 4 this time. Oh, dang it. Where'd they go? There is your winner. That is Anthony Morano. Second place will be Zachary Loomis. They're in the 37. Third place will be Dominic Gibson. Randall Dixon there in 4th. We'll see if we got any interviews waiting as we see that Morano's going to park it there on Victory Row. There is your feature winner here this evening from Kokomo. Let's see if we got anybody willing to do interviews. We'll go ahead and we'll drag Anthony Morano down first since I don't see anybody else here. Anthony, you got a copy?
Hey, Adam, what's going on?
Not much. Look pretty good out there.
Oh, man, I literally just got my internet turned on about 15 minutes ago from technical difficulties, so I have nothing on this track.
I heard you've been having internet problems all week, and so glad to see you at least finished the race, and even better, you finished on the podium.
Yeah, can never go wrong with a win, that's for sure.
That is true. I was wondering if Zachary was going to have something for you there on the inside, but it did not seem like he had the drive off the corner.
I was definitely expecting Zach to blow my doors off after his times in practice and qualifying, and then I don't know how anyone can run the bottom here. He can do it fast. My hat's off to Zach completely.
Well, we want to thank you for coming out. I hopefully you enjoy the win here this evening with all the difficulties you've had.
It's been a while since I got one, that's for sure.
Is this your first win with the Magnum Dirt Street Stocks?
No, this is my 3rd.
Your 3rd with the series. Okay, I don't have the points in front of me, so I wasn't quite sure who has wins, who doesn't. Still look like you were pretty hooked up there on the outside, though.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it off the wall. I hate when bouncing off the wall. It drives me nuts. So I tried to stay off it as much as possible, but it happens. There's not real much you can do, especially one of these things. They don't handle quite the way you'd like.
That in this track, I noticed there's a lot of bumping them walls when you get into the corners.
Yeah, it's pretty rough entering with these things. It's not as easy as, like, saying a modified or a sprint car or something. It's a lot more tricky to it.
That and, this track in general is problems for entering corners.
Yeah, especially, was that turn 3 when you have the hole in the wall going in? Yeah, that makes it interesting.
Yes. Any sponsors you want to thank for your win tonight?
Most importantly, I thank my wife, W Energy, Gears Unlimited, JT Screen Printing, JS Photography, Flieger Farm Paint Shop, NADTRA, everybody back at Marana Racing. I was talking to Randy Dixon in my Discord pretty much the whole time. He's a fun guy to talk to. Good guy. Of course, thanks to you and DV for putting this up.
It's our pleasure, especially when the drivers are having fun. So hopefully it was as fun for you as it was for me to watch. We'll see. Is anybody else around for a interview? Well, Randall Dixon's the only other one that I see here.
Yeah, I know Zach Loomis has his mic's broken. He messaged me after practice, said his mic was broken. So
okay, we'll drag Randy in here with us if we can. Oh no, it's not letting me drag him. I'll go there then. You got a copy there, Randall? Randall Dixon, do you got a copy?
I think he said he was stepping out for a minute, so I don't know if I actually get a hold of him.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure or not. So, well, we'll finish it there. Hopefully next week we can have a few more interviews.
Hopefully get a full field next week.
That's
a holiday weekend, so people are out having fun.
Well, I think between the holiday weekend and with it being Kokomo kind of scares some drivers away.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
I can't put any blame there either. I mean, I'll run Kokomo with certain leagues. I don't run it every, that is definitely one of my drop weeks for the iRacing season.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a drop week.
So we'll hope everybody had fun. We'll catch everybody here next week. I believe we're at Eldora next week for NADTRA, starting Tuesday night with the Flieger Farm TV limited late models. Then we go to the 358s Thursday night. That one will be broadcasted on Got Your Six Racing Network. And then we'll be back here on Flieger Farm TV Saturday night for the Magnum Dirt Street Stock Series again. And always, we don't want to forget the Flieger Legends Tour will be live tomorrow night from Phoenix, as well as next week. I'll have to double check where our course is next week for them. But keep tuned here to Flieger Farm TV. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their evening. And catch you in the next race. Thank you so much.
It looked like a bomb had gone off.
Everything was gone.
Our town had a lot of devastation.
We lost lives that night.
Mayfield before the storm was a wonderful place to be. Mayfield's strong.
This is 33 Moeller Lane. It's where our new house was before December 10th anyway.
And then the storm hit.
All I heard was lots and lots of wind. And you sat there and you prayed. Then it was just silent. The base of the tornado was anywhere from 1/2 mile wide to 1 mile wide. It set a record here in Kentucky for the longest on-ground tornado. Came up to the south side of the courthouse and all the windows pretty much were broken out. Glass was everywhere.
We're going to have people that are displaced right now from our community that's probably never going to come back to our community. We had a very, very unique downtown area, and there's just no way to rebuild it back the way it was.
The needs here in Mayfield, Graves County, and the whole path of this horrific tornado are going to be long-term, and the needs change daily.
It's been real eye-opener to me to know what a true line is by the support we have gotten from lines all over the country.
I never dreamed that it would be this much support.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go get in the shower and all that fun stuff.
All right, sounds good.
I've been a Lion a long time.
Yep.
Our motto is we serve,
Sounds good. I'll catch you guys later.
but until the Lions have to serve your community, you don't know what those words really mean.
There's been so many people, I mean, money, food, their time, you know, just, it's really wonderful.
I think it's important that all Lions support Lions Club International Foundation. No one Lion can be prepared for all of the catastrophes that happen worldwide. We have approximately 1.4 million Lions worldwide. If we all just help a little bit, there is a tremendous amount of good that we can help when your community is on the receiving end. So please donate all you can.
And we are more than a memory. We're strong. Mayfield's strong.